How to reverse balayage. This is a full tutorial. You might want to save it for later. It is quite a long one, but I do go into detail about how I achieve this look. Let's get into it. My client has got that sort of hair that throws off colour. It's really light, so it's about 7 or 8 ash naturally. Just need to make sure it's dark enough that it sticks, but obviously not too dark that it's black. So I'm just going quite dark, so I'm going to use 50, 573, a little bit of 40 on the roots, and then toner I'm going to decide after. Does anyone ever go out to the section and then come back in and just put like a squeeze more or something in just in case? I feel like that's what I've done. Now, you might call me old school, but I always start off with a hot cross bun section at the back, but I always take the parting where the parting is instead of in the middle. Then I put a little frame, I called it the frame hat, a little bit of foil at the top, work down the sides, split in the back, all the way down, and then work my way back up. And when I do this, I make sure the bit that I'm not putting in the foil, I smudge down with my fingers. This means that you don't have to go back through and blend everything after. I'm taking really chunky weave here because we want to add dimension. And because we're going darker and using a darker toner, it's going to be really hard to see the difference if I make it all really, really fine. Now, this little bit at the top, this little triangle, I always leave until the end because I want to do that all together to make a seamless finish. So I'll go back down the other side, do the same thing. This is me doing the top. So I do that whole section, big chunky weave all the way down to the bottom. And that's that. That brings us on to the sides. Now, the sides are a little bit different. I don't actually use foil for them at all. I weave the bits out, push them to the back on top of the existing foil, smudge the roots down. The roots are a little bit different as well. I graduate them. So a little bit at the front and then take it deeper into the back, as you can see here. This is just going to give it a little bit more of a dimensional pop. Another thing that is really nice is to be able to leave these bits out and then give them a good comb through later. So don't worry about saturating that bit that goes on top of the foil. You'll do with them later. What you're aiming for at the moment is getting that blend nice, smudged down, the roots covered, and getting the right amount of hair out to leave dimension into the hair. So that's all the way up to the top. I do the same on the other side, not forgetting the framer. Gave the ends a really good comb through and saturation that I was leaving on top of them foils and took the colour all the way through to the ends and then toned at the backwash. And this is a little reminder of the before, and 3, 2, 1, this is the after. And she is stunning, she's glossy, she's dimensional, she's everything she asked for, and she has found the perfect colour for her wedding, and I couldn't agree more. She looked like an absolute princess.